Okay, in this video, we're going over the second type of problem of finding the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so in IXL, we use the Pythagorean theorem the other time to find the missing hypotenuse. Okay, in this video, I'm showing you how to find the missing leg. Okay, Pythagorean theorem is still a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, it's still important to make sure you put c across from the right angle right away so you don't get mixed up. Okay, you're still going to label the other two sides a and b, and then you'll still use the Pythagorean theorem formula to find that missing leg. Okay, let me show you. Okay, here's a right triangle. Okay, and I want to find the missing side length. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is label A, B, and C. But please label C first. Okay, C has to be across the street from the right angle. For whatever reason, if kids don't label C right away, a lot of times they get A, B, and C mixed up. Okay, the other two sides are A and B, and it doesn't matter which is which. I'm just going to label the missing side A and 0.5 as B. Okay? I'm going to write down my formula. A squared plus B squared equals C squared, just like before. I'm going to put in all the numbers that I can, just like before. Okay, now A, the way that I have it set up anyway, A, I don't know. So I'm just going to leave it. A squared. Okay, I set B equal to the 0.5. And I have C equaling 0.8. I mean, that has to be C, but C is 0.8. Put that in for C. It looks kind of like the problems we did before. Okay, just like before, take care of your exponents next. Okay, 0.5 squared. 0.5 times 0.5 is 0.25. Okay, 0.8 squared. 0.8 times 0.8 will be 0.64. Okay, now we're still trying to find A. Before we find A, we need to find A squared. Okay, there's something a little bit different in this problem than the other types of problems. Okay, in this kind of problem, if I'm finding a leg, A squared, notice I have something added to A squared. Okay, when I solve a problem, when I solve an equation, if I have something added, I need to get rid of it. Okay, so I need to I need to subtract 0.25 from each side. Okay, I need to subtract 0.25 from each side because I need A squared to be alone. Let's see, 0.64 minus 0.25. 64 minus 0.25 is 0.39. Okay, so I have A squared is equal to 0.39. Okay, just like before, whenever we had a variable squared equal to a number, we had one more step. We have to square root to figure out what A is. Okay, use your calculator. Use your calculator. Square root 0.39 in my calculator. I'm getting 0.624498 something something something, doesn't matter. Okay, if you get an irrational answer, I should write this, square root of 0.39. Okay, if you get an irrational answer, at least on IXL, they want you to round to the 10th. Okay, so round this to either 0.6 or 0.7. Okay, but because the 2 is less than 5, you're going to say it's approximately 0.6 miles. Okay, so when you use the Pythagorean theorem and you're finding the missing side and it happens to be a missing leg, whenever you put the numbers in for A, B, and C, Okay, you're going to have to subtract from both sides eventually to get the variable squared alone. Okay, and then once that variable squared is alone, then you square root. Okay, let me know if you have any questions at all.